What is going on, you guys? My name is Seapeekay, and welcome to the build competition announcement, where I announce the winners of the build comp. This has taken me a month, and I'm so sorry. I've actually been super busy for once. It's no excuse. I should have got this done. There's been a few days where I could have got it done, but I'm getting it done now. I'm so sorry it took so long. Hopefully, you guys can forgive me. I've picked my 10 favorites. So my friend Joe helped me wade through the submissions. There were so many submissions, and you guys have absolutely smashed it this time. Honestly, it's the most impressive build competition I've ever seen. So please, if you didn't make it in, do not be disheartened, because there was so many that we had to sit and decide between, and it was impossible. So these are my favorite 10, starting with number 10. So coming in at number 10 is Enchanted Lee, with this absolutely huge scale Easter egg. Now, it says Happy Easter above it, which I love. I love all the little creatures that you got out here. The architecture around the egg really got me. I think this is a really beautifully put together piece. Obviously, you got little statues, all these little animals. Look how cute they are. There's a couple of little bunnies hanging around here. And I think something that people might not have realized is that on this giant egg, there's actually little pictures. So it's like a little painted egg, which I don't think is something we really do in the UK that much, but it's definitely something that other places do. So it's got little rabbits drawn on it. It's got little designs drawn, and I think it's really cool. And inside is the most satisfying thing ever. Look how color coordinated this is. If you look upwards, look how pretty that is. If you just spin around, it's so nice. So, unbelievable job. All the orange, all the yellow, all the green, all the pink. I really love this build. And, I mean, it's definitely better than anything I could ever do in my entire life. But obviously, it was one large build, and there's a super big mix of big builds and smaller builds involved in this top 10. But Enchanted Lee came in at number 10. Now let's move on to number 9. Okay, so coming in at number 9, we have Minnie Meow. No world edit was used, apparently. I'm not too sure if that's true. But if it's true, then that's crazy, because there's some really cool things. I love this little rabbit just chilling right as you come through the door. Little rabbit sat on top of a toadstool. There's a lamb. I think lambs are very underrated Easter animals, and they should be included more often. Here's me. Here I am. I'm a little fox just hanging on the side of a little hat there. The swan is real nice, and there's the little Happy Easter banner that comes with being held up by the birds. I like it. Over here to this side, we have a little opened Easter hamper, a little Easter egg that's been opened, and an unopened Easter egg here. But it doesn't finish here with all this cool stuff. Obviously, and we can go up here too. Look at this. We can go into a little birdhouse. I just think it's a really cool build. And there's another little birdhouse there as well. And this is what I mean by the difference in the huge scale and the small scale. So the other build had one large thing, which was awesome. But this one had loads of really cool sort of small and medium things. And that, for me personally, I just preferred this one. Obviously, it's all personal preference. So, this number 10 could have been someone's number 1. Number 5 could be someone's number 7. It's all down to personal preference, and these are just the ones that I liked the best. So, Minnie Meow coming in at number 9. I absolutely love this build, and thank you so much for taking part. Okay, coming in at number 8, we have ABstar 007, and she was helped by ABstar. Dear Seapeekay, I love your videos so much. Minnie wanted to say hi to you. So, this build is cool. This is huge. And I love it, again. So one thing that really sold me here was the really cool hot air balloons that were Easter themed too, like little rabbit hot air balloons. They've actually got fire on them and stuff. I think it's really well done. Over here we have loads of little eggs falling out of a picnic basket, which again I love. And this one is full of little carrots. How cute is that? Then of course we got some obligatory little rabbits with little floppy ears. And then we got a huge pink tree, which is super cool, with a slightly smaller pink tree over there. And up here, we just have a tiny little carrot patch growing a couple little carrots. So, and we can also come into this little area here. Now, me and Joe went on a little adventure, and we looked to the right, but as far as I'm aware, Joe didn't find anything this way, but I am going to quickly double check it, just to make sure that Joe didn't miss anything. This does seem to just bring me out at the other location. However, when I went to the left, oh, did I find a secret? I found some secrets. So I went left and left again, and I found this sign that says, top secret only rabbits allowed. Now, even though I'm not a rabbit, I'm going to break the rules, and I went up here. Look at this. It's the secret egg conveyor belts that churn out all the Easter eggs for the children, for the rabbits to take around. I knew there had to be some sort of mechanics behind it. I knew it couldn't all be legitimate. But seriously, I love this little addition. I thought it was really, really cool. And it's like a nice little... it's an Easter egg, isn't it? An Easter egg inside of an Easter egg hunt. And I don't think there's anything down this way, but I could be wrong, because I actually didn't check this. So let's have a look. There's a lot of torches. Hold on. Is there something else? Hold on. Old egg making factory. Oh, and this is where they moved production from. They moved it from here to the bigger one upstairs. I absolutely love that. So, as I said, D-Star came in at number 8. It was really, really hard to choose between these ones. So, as I said, please, please don't be disheartened if you didn't make it in, or if you're in the 10 or 9 or 8. You guys all build incredibly well. Trust me. Okay, so coming in at number 7, we have Love For Me, who has just built an absolutely insane plot. I absolutely love it. So we got a bee, we got some flowers, we got an egg, we got some chickens that look like they're doing a bit of a poop. We got a couple more eggs, and this tree is really cool with the hanging lanterns. Here's me and Ollie hanging out, looking out over the wonderland here. This is awesome, this little pond area. I really like the little pond area. Little love heart. Over here we got some eggs inside of a larger basket. The chicken's eating from the chocolate eggs. Oh, God. It's all going wrong. And then we have this little area here. I like this. This is a nice touch. They wrote Callum and Jess on the inside, which is awesome. I really, really like that. So thank you for that little addition. But again, this is another one of those large-scale builds that I absolutely love. It's got so much detail in. They covered every aspect of Easter. They got the rabbits in, and it looks like we can even go inside here. And what's going to be down here? Oh my God, it's a party. Look at this. We got Lizzie, Joel, Ollie, me, the person who built it, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that this is Love For Me. Lauren, Scott, Kyle, and Yami. This is so cool. We're hosting secret parties. Oh, and of course, Joey Graceffa here. How can I forget Joey Graceffa? But yes, as I said, thank you so much to Love For Me for this awesome build. I really liked how much detail went into all the little things. This is really cool too. Look at these little ducks just floating down here. I really like this. And overall, I think the build is really nicely put together, and it all flows very well as well. So congratulations on 7th place. Coming in at number 6, we have Blasphemy, and who says, welcome to Easter Island. Now, this one I loved from the very beginning. So the first thing I saw, 3 little carrot houses. Like, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Then when you come out of the houses, you see these adorable little chicks just chilling out over here. Great use of the banners for the eyes and everything. Over here, we have a little tiny Easter market, look. So lime dye. We got these dice here. So it's a little Easter market. We got a whole bunch of bunnies over here. Chocolate bunnies just digging out of the ground. Again, really nice little fountain area and a little bunny to boot. And this is where it gets really cool. So if you actually come up here and look down. Oh, also we got some giant glowing eggs. Of course, why not? But up here, it's like a little area, look, where they've built. And this looks so cool just looking down on it. Look how cool that plot looks. You can't deny how cool this plot is. I absolutely love it. I think that overall the design is really cool. Under the water must have taken ages because it looks super cool and it really makes the water stand out as well, which I like. So I decided to give this one the number 6 spot. But as I said, it was super close with all of the amazing builds that we've been getting. Okay, coming in at number 5 and winning $10 of store credit, it is ABstar, who have the things on the back here. So if I go here, it was made by Abs. I'm pretty sure she's entered it in Joel's competition as well, but that's fine. This is really cool. So an absolutely giant scale tree, which I really like. I am a big sucker for trees. We got a lot of cool little chickens. I love things like this where they've like split it in half. I think that's super original and a really, really nice idea. So we got chicks on one side, rabbits on the other. It could mean they're about to go to war. I don't know. As long as Easter isn't affected, I don't care. but I think the rabbits will win because I think they outnumber the chickens. Oh, it sets up here, look. There's some Romeo and Juliet romance going on. A rabbit and a chicken are being best friends. This is really cute. We got a little windmill area up in here, look. And right across at the back here, we got another little chick just chilling, hiding out. And then a little house up here where I'm assuming, you know, you could come and just have a sit if you wanted to anyway. But yeah, on top of this, it has Happy Easter written and has 2 little bunny ears sticking out of it. I just love the style of the build. I didn't see too many like this. And that for me was really cool because it was really original. And some of you guys built incredible things, but I just really like the creativity and originality of some of these things. So that for me puts them a little bit above some of the other things. But then look over here. What do we have here? It's a secret little party. The Easter Bunny has left us some eggs. Very exciting because I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love Easter. Any opportunity I get to eat chocolate, I'm down. I don't need to be convinced. So congratulations, ABstar, for finishing in 5th place. As I said, you won $10 of store credit on the Squishycraft store. Coming in 4th place and also winning $10 in the Squishycraft store is Kaden Lee. I don't actually know how to pronounce the name. Kaden Lee. So this build is awesome. I absolutely love this style of build, and I'll show you why now. So it's an absolutely huge to scale Easter scene. So giant bathtub. Look how happy these kids are going on their little Easter egg hunt in the garden, just chilling out. And then we got some more children over here. I think that's the mum bent down, helping the kid grab her Easter eggs. Look at this. Crazy bunny just digging out from underneath the tree as well, just hiding away before he gets found out for delivering all the things. But then it's above the house, it says Happy Easter, and you can actually go inside the house as well. Look at the size of this. So there's actually an Easter egg hunt going on here. So there's an egg up there, and I believe there are a few more hidden around. 13 in total, I believe it said. I personally haven't managed to find all 13, unless of course that counts as one, in which case I found another one. But the scale of this just really blew my mind. It's absolutely huge. I can't even imagine how long this took to build. Even if they did use things like World Edit, you know, I can't even be mad. There's just such detail gone into this. And I absolutely loved it. So I'd like to say congratulations to Kaden Lee for finishing in 4th place. You've won $10 on the Squishycraft store, and thank you so much for taking part. Coming in 3rd place is Kalasan, who built the most awesome thing I've ever seen. Easter gone wrong. Super, super original idea, and that's why it got 3rd place. So Kalasan, you win $25 of store credit on the Squishycraft store. This is just so, so cool. This girl here is fishing in lava because she's gone absolutely crazy, clearly. Here's some sort of dark, fiery egg. Little food stall, just to, you know, keep everyone going. You know, even though Easter's gone wrong, not everything has to be bad. Then if you come over this way, oh my god, look at this. It's gravestones of people who have died from eating too much. Terrible way to go, or is it the best way to go? Who knows? If you come up to the top here, we got a couple of hot air balloons, which, as I've said a few times now, are things that I really, really like. I love balloons because they're built really cool. Here is a bunny that has just been savaged by something. I don't know what. Oh, now it makes sense. It's been savaged by Dave the Hell King. Everybody knows about Dave the Hell King. He's an absolute psychopath. You don't want to cross Dave the Hell King. But they have a really cool little maze over here as well. And actually, the trees here are also a maze. They're really hard to get through because of all the cobwebs, which would just be killer. Here's a tiny little castle, which again is just really cool. I just love that everything that could go wrong on Easter has gone wrong in this. There's a blaze. There's even a little mini ender dragon. Look at this guy. He's just chilling up here, having the time of his life, about to ruin people's Easters. I absolutely love the originality of this piece, and that's why it made it so high in my choices. I think it's really cool to see someone have such a really, like, an interesting edge on the idea, rather than just building, like, nice picnic baskets and stuff like that. Kalasan went above and beyond, and I really love it. So congratulations on coming 3rd, Kalasan. You win $25 of store credit, and I hope you enjoy. Coming in 2nd place, we have Lila. Now, Lila's build is huge. First of all, let me bring your attention to all these cute little ducklings, and the fact there's an egg there. But not only that, look underneath the water. There are fish in the water. this really, really got me. I think that's an awesome, awesome addition. And the level of detail that's gone into it is just insane. Here's a few eggs. We got a few deers thrown in for good measure. Not necessarily Easter animals, but pretty damn cool all the same. Obviously over here we have like a little flower garden, all just looking nice. This tree is beautiful. It's absolutely huge. It says Happy Easter above the map as well, which is always a bonus because we always love it when people say Happy Easter. And in the beehive, if you actually step on these, you get little like Easter eggs given to you, which is always fun. So me and Joe actually spent some time trying to find them all, and we didn't find them all, I don't think, but we did find quite a few. Look, here's some little birds in their nest as well. And it's just absolutely laden with little Easter eggs plotted all over the place. We can actually come down here. Like, this is something that not necessarily matters, but they put in so much work that they actually did the roots of the tree. So not even just the tree, the roots come all the way down, like, into the ground and everything. It starts, look, there's little hidden Easter eggs everywhere. You know, it starts to get a little dark down here, but just the fact that they've done an Easter egg hunt that goes all the way down into the ground, and this is another Easter egg here, look. So we get another Easter egg for standing on that. I just think this is one of the coolest things ever. There's a few rabbits randomly plotted around, and I just really enjoy the overall scale of the build. I'm a big fan of huge builds, and this is one of the biggest and one of the best that I've seen on the server. So thank you, Lila, for getting involved. I really, really love this build, and I hope you enjoy $25 of store credit in the Squishycraft store. Okay, so coming in at the #1 spot and winning $50 of store credit on Squishycraft is, drumroll please, Mutti, who has also credited someone called Terra Unicorn, who must have helped them build this. Now, as I said, I love my to scale things here, and this one has blown my mind. So we're in an absolutely massive, massive garden with a house. We got Easter eggs everywhere. Look at this little nice carrot patch. Best carrot patch I've ever seen. Let me tell you that much for sure. And look at this. Easter eggs everywhere. The bench, the scale of everything, the attention to detail. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely love this. So sick. I love the chicken. I love the lights. I love the gnome. I love the potted plant that's actually an egg. But it doesn't even stop there. You can go inside. You can go inside of here. And it's a little family look. They got Happy Easter strung up from the wall. A bunch of cute lights. They got chocolate on the table just ready to be eaten. They got brownies cooking in the oven, people. This is next level Minecraft. I don't even understand how it would have, how much time it would have taken to get through this. The fridge has magnets, for God's sake, people. These are the kind of builds that win competitions. I absolutely love this. And as I said, they kept it very Easter themed as well, which is just amazing. So I got to say thank you for everyone to getting involved. But this is my #1 build by Mutti. Hopefully you enjoy $50 of store credit on the Squishycraft store. Now, there are three builds that I wanted to shout out for being super creative, but maybe not quite making it in for a couple of different reasons. So I'm going to start that off with Pixel Perfection. Now, this is a relatively simple plot. It has a load of little chickens and chicks and stuff like that. And it's not a bad plot at all. It's actually very cool. And look how cute the carrots are. The carrots are adorable. But it gets an honorable mention because of how good this giant rabbit is. The rabbit is absolutely huge. And it's so, so good. I just feel like if there was a little bit more in the background of the plot, that this would have been in the top 10, maybe even the top 5, because it's such a great big rabbit build. But I still wanted to give you props for the build because I thought it was really amazing. And again, it was so hard for me to pick 10. I just had to celebrate a few more of you guys. So I hope you don't mind. You're my first shout out to Pixel Perfection. So thank you so much. The second shout out goes to Anime Abby. So this is a really cool one. So it's set to show you how different generations of people celebrate Easter. It was a really cool idea, but I didn't know if everyone would completely understand it. I think it is really, really cool. And the creativity is off the charts. So this one on the left is a living room with a toy train set. And here is a kid eating some Easter egg. She got her phone there. She sat with the chocolate bunnies out and the Easter eggs here, just in the living room by the fire, eating her eggs. So that's how the young generation does it. And this is how the old generation celebrate Easter, by going to church, and there's little gifts here. Here's a guy doing the morning ceremony, and this was really, really cool, and one of the best builds of the competition, honestly. And whilst it was very original, and obviously it was to do with Easter because people do celebrate like this, I just felt that it was almost a little bit off theme, but people are probably going to hate me for it because this is a super, super good build. But please, again, don't be discouraged. This was amazing. There's going to be more build competitions in the future. And if we keep getting competitions like this, I don't even know what I'm going to do, because you guys are all getting absolutely insane at this. This was much harder to pick than the last one was. And the last person to get a shout out is Runner, who basically the only reason Runner didn't get chosen was that it wasn't really Easter themed. So it says "May the Hunt Begin" up here, which is really cool. And there is a big Easter egg right in the middle there. But for the most part, it's just this huge maze. But the maze is incredible. Like, the build itself is nuts. Me and Joe actually stood and did the maze. We were so engrossed in it. We absolutely loved doing the maze. So, such a sick job on it. It just wasn't very Easter themed. But I still wanted to give it a shout out because I thought it was really cool. And it shows so much promise for in the future when people are going to be doing other themes. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you made it into the top 10, congratulations. If you didn't, keep trying, because it was honestly so hard. I know I keep saying it, but I don't want you guys to think that it wasn't a super difficult decision, because it was. Like, even if you just looked around the creative server, you'd see how many sick builds there were. There were also a lot of unfinished builds, or builds that weren't submitted, guys. So please, if you do an awesome build, make sure to submit it on the forums, because I want to see them all. There were so many cool builds that didn't seem to get submitted this time around, so make sure you do that in the future. I have been Seapeekay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!